On a peaceful Christmas Eve, three little cat heroes follow the sound of songs rising into the winter air. Tonight, this little church is the heart of the town's Christmas celebration. Candles flicker, carols drift through the air, and every heart is getting ready to sing.
At the center of it all, one little voice has a very big part to play tonight.
Look at her! She's so nervous!
My paws are sweating just watching.
Then we'll just have to boost her courage with a little Christmas light.
Grown-ups can promise that everything will be okay, but sometimes fear still curls quietly inside a small singer's heart.
Above the little church, their sleigh waits like a guardian star, ready to shine if the night grows too dark. But winter still has one last surprise for this small town of candles and songs.
In a blink, the warm glow disappears and the room falls into a trembling hush. We can't let her first big solo happen in the dark, or not happen at all.
Yeah, this is way too spooky for singing time. No worries. I'll reroute a low-intensity beam through the stained glass. Instant emergency Christmas lighting.
A gentle, friendly light slips in from the night, painting the church in living color.
Where fear was just beginning to spread, a new kind of light now dances softly across every face.
The little singer feels the light wrap around her, like the softest Christmas blanket.
You don't need bright lights to be brave. Just your heart and your song, and we're all here with you. She can do this! I just know it!
I'm sending her all my courage and maybe a little extra from my snack stash.
Light level's perfect. Focus locked. This stage belongs to her now.
In the hush of a dark church filled with little lights, one small voice decides to trust itself.
Her first notes tremble like new snow, then grow stronger with every word.
The story in her song and the story in the windows blend together, filling the room with a warmth no storm can steal.
Look, she isn't just singing for herself, she's singing for everyone who needed this moment tonight.
By the final note, her voice is no longer alone. An entire town has wrapped its song around hers. Sometimes, courage is rewarded not with trophies. Long after the candles burn low, the memory of this night will keep shining in every...
Tell us your favorite moment below, so we can bring even more Christmas magic next time.
On a bright and busy December night, the town gathers around one very special tree.
Tonight is the big tree lighting, where games, laughter, and 1,000 tiny lights will chase the cold away.
The smell of cinnamon and chocolate mixes with fresh snow, as hearts warm faster than hands in mittens.
Looks like the whole square is throwing a party. I hope they have snacks.
And I hope they're ready for a little extra Christmas magic.
They park their sleigh just out of sight, staying hidden like secret helpers watching from the edge of the fun.
Every game is simple, silly, and full of joy, perfect for feet that cannot stand still.
On nights like this, even a paper cup becomes a tiny stove for cold fingers.
Everyone is invited to add a piece of themselves to the town tree. At least, that's how it's supposed to be. But sometimes, the branches of joy sit just a little higher than small hands can go.
She looks like she really wants that star up there.
And that tree really needs her star. Then tonight's mission is simple. No heart, we can bring the tree to her, or bring her to the tree. Either way, we adjust the world, not her joy.
They step into the celebration like they belong there, because in every Christmas heart, they already do.
That star looks like it's been waiting just for you.
I can't reach that high. Good thing we're really good at reaching high.
With one tiny touch, the magic of their sleigh follows them into the square.
Sometimes, the world needs a ramp it forgot to build, so Christmas light builds one instead.
Next stop, the perfect branch.
You're the star captain now.
The square falls quiet, not with worry, but with wonder at a tiny miracle wrapped in simple kindness.
In that single motion, the tree becomes more complete, and so does she.
Every ornament, every hand, every heartbeat leans toward the same bright moment.
Light races through every branch, carrying each person's hope all the way to the top. I love when everyone gasps at the same time.
That's the sound of hearts lighting up.
Mission brightness fully achieved.
With the lights on, the games don't just continue. They become softer, kinder, more open to everyone.
From high above, the town looks like a snow globe someone just gently shook to life.
Tell us which moment you loved most so we can bring even more Christmas joy next time.
On a chilly December day, the whole town gathers in the park for the most joyful competition of the year.
Every mittened hand is busy turning ordinary snow into extraordinary winter friends. No one is too small to help. Even paws and tiny noses join the fun.
Whoa! Look at all those snowmen, Ken! It's like a snow army of smiles.
Perfect mission. Zero danger.
They park their sleigh quietly, ready to blend into a festival that doesn't yet know its secret helpers have arrived.
They step into a forest of snowmen, where every new creation seems to have its own silly personality. Some snowmen will be tallest, some will be funniest, but the best ones will hold a special piece of someone's heart. One little team works slowly and seriously on a snowman they want to be perfect. Not for a trophy, but for a memory.
I love how you made his smile a little lopsided. It feels real.
He looks like our dad when he laughs.
He's our family snowman. I present Sir Fluffy Snow Dog the Third.
That's not a real title.
It is now.
The festival hour grows closer, the air a little sharper, as winter reminds everyone who is really in charge.
Soon the judging will begin, and every builder will hold their breath for just a moment.
But before the first name is called, a wild breath of winter sweeps through the festival. In seconds, careful work tumbles into the snow, and laughter turns into stunned, heavy silence.
Sometimes, when something we love falls apart, it feels like the fun has fallen with it. We can't stop the wind, but we can help them build again.
Yeah, this party is not over.
Then we just turn this into a teamwork level.
Hey, what if we build him back even better, with some new friends around him? Like a snow village? Can we really fix it in time? Snow emergency. Team rebuild time. Let's help each other fix every snowman before the lights come on.
What the wind scattered, many hands now gather, turning frustration into a fast, funny rescue mission.
If the wind can knock them down together, then the light can hold them up together too. As the sky darkens, the snowmen themselves learn how to shine.
The judges expected to pick a few winners. Instead, they found a town transformed by teamwork.
We came here to choose the best snowman, but after what we just watched, I think the real winners are all of you.
Their family snowman stands taller than before, surrounded by new snow friends they never planned to make.
From above, the festival looks like a village of tiny, shining hearts resting on fresh white snow.
Tell us how you would design your dream snowman, and maybe it will appear in our next Christmas story.
On a chilly December evening, the school at the heart of the neighborhood is getting ready for a very special Christmas fair. Inside these doors, laughter, music, and twinkling lights wait to welcome every visitor.
For one night, the gym becomes a cheerful marketplace where little shoppers search for the perfect Christmas surprise.
There are price tags and tickets, but the most important thing, love, doesn't fit on any sign.
Looks like this school is having its big Christmas night. I smell cookies and eat pretzels, and I detect.
They park softly above the celebration, ready to help in a place.
They drift through the halls like friendly whispers of Christmas, listening for the places where help is needed most.
For many, tonight is exciting and easy. Pick a gift, pay, wrap, and you are done.
But for one boy, the math doesn't work. His wish is bigger than the change in his hand.
He wants something special for his mom, something that says, "Thank you for everything," but every price tag feels too tall.
He looks like he wants to disappear into his shoes.
He doesn't need more money, he just needs another way to give.
We have empty space, leftover materials, and a star crystal on standby. Perfect ingredients for a no-cost gift lab.
With a quiet burst of Christmas magic, they turn a forgotten corner into a workshop where love, not
2 little words, for free, spread through the room like a welcomed surprise.
Come on, let's build something that no store in the world could ever sell.
Okay, step 1. Do not gift wrap your own hand.
The best gifts are 100% feelings, 0% price tag. Just follow your heart and these lines.
At last, he finds a way to wrap up his gratitude in ink and color. Some gifts fit into small envelopes, but open up entire worlds inside someone's heart. Even the adults begin to notice that the busiest place in the gym is not where money changes hands, but where ideas do.
Tonight we learned something special. Maybe the greatest Christmas presents are the ones made with your own hands and your own heart.
Slowly, the fair shifts from buying to building, from what can I get to what can I give.
When the last pieces of glitter settle, the little school shines like a lantern of kindness in the winter dark.
Tell us what kind of gift from the heart Yayo you would make, and maybe it will show up in our next adventure.
On a freezing Christmas Eve, warm light fills many homes, but not every bed in this city has a blanket. Under a bridge and beside a small shelter, people gather, close to any warmth they can find.
Volunteers are doing their best, but supplies are running out faster than the night is. Some have little ones and little animals with them, all trying to stay brave against the biting wind.
Down there, do you see how many are still outside? They look so cold.
Then this is where we're needed tonight.
They choose a high, hidden place where they can see everyone below without being seen themselves.
They shouldn't feel forgotten on Christmas Eve. Everyone deserves to be warm at least for one night.
Whoa! We've got enough cozy stuff in here to turn this whole street into a giant sleepover.
If we drop supplies here, here, and here, we can reach the most people without waking the whole neighborhood.
They prepare nighttime gifts that can float like snowflakes and land like quiet miracles.
These will keep the bundles from falling too fast. No one gets knocked over by a flying blanket tonight.
They guide the sleigh through the concrete shadows like a silent Santa star.
Down below, the night feels long and the fire too small.
Then, from the cold sky, something unexpected begins to fall. Not snow, but kindness. Hands that had nothing moments ago, now open to find warmth wrapped in simple fabric.
Looks like someone still remembers us.
Maybe Santa has extra helpers this year.
The dark spaces fill with little islands of warmth and color, as if the night itself is changing its mind.
Inside the shelter, good intentions are bigger than the boxes they have to give.
So they share from their own endless sack, filling what the shelter cannot.
Sometimes, the best thank you is seeing someone else help you help others.
The room that once felt thin and cold now wraps itself around each person like a careful hug.
We didn't fix everything, but at least tonight, they're not freezing.
Sometimes one warm night is the first step.
A small pair of eyes searches the night, wondering who cared enough to change it. From above, the city looks the same, But in hidden corners, Christmas has quietly found its way in.
Tell us one small kind thing you'd like to do for someone this winter, and maybe we'll bring it to life in another adventure.
On this Christmas Eve, some little heroes are not at home by the tree, but resting in hospital rooms high above the snow.
Inside these walls, brave children fight big battles with small hands and big hearts.
Doctors and nurses do their best to bring comfort, but the night still feels long when you are far from home.
One little patient wishes they could run outside and play in the snow like before, instead of watching winter from behind my glass.
I'm picking up something. A big building full of tiny heart signals.
And 0 playgrounds. That's suspicious.
Children's hospital up ahead.
They recognize the tall, bright building that never truly sleeps, where Christmas needs a different kind of magic.
Look at them. They should be out chasing snowflakes, not watching them fall from a bed.
They're looking for something fun to happen, and I happen to be extremely good at fun.
We can turn this whole building into one giant light show. Safe, silent, and visible from every single bed.
They unpack tools of pure sparkle and color, built for nights when joy needs to travel through glass.
The star that guided their sleigh now prepares to paint the walls with hope.
Then, very gently, the night outside begins to change.
The entire building becomes a storybook, with 3 cat heroes leading the first page.
Give them a pet parade they can watch without leaving bed. Make sure there's at least one extra chubby puppy.
Operation Giggle Medicine is officially in progress.
For a few shining minutes, their charts and bandages disappear behind wide eyes and sparkling smiles. Light waves linked to audio frequencies. Now every window gets its own tiny concert. Room by room, floor by floor, every window gets a piece of the magic.
One little patient feels, maybe for the first time in days, like the night has come to visit them with a smile.
Look, they're not just watching, they're shining back at us.
Best audience ever.
Data shows a 99% increase.
Even the grown-up heroes in scrubs pause to let the light soak into their tired bones. When the show reaches its peak, the whole hospital wears a glowing hug.
Soon they will sleep again, but tonight their sleep will be wrapped in pictures of laughter and light.
Think they'll remember this night? I know I will.
Memories saved, hearts updated.
A tiny heart signal floats up to meet them, stronger than any medicine machine. From high above, the city looks unchanged, but the hospital has quietly learned how to shine from the inside out.
Tell us what kind of light show you'd love to see next time, and we might light up another night just for you. On a night full of songs and laughter, most homes sparkle with company and light.
But on this street, one little house stays quiet.
Inside, a grandma listens to other people's Christmas on the radio, while her own room sits still and bare.
Once upon a time, this room was crowded with little feet and big hugs.
That one house with no lights at all on Christmas Eve? That's a festive emergency.
Marking coordinates, lonely heart signal detected.
They touch down above the silence, ready to discover why this little home glows only on the inside.
She looks like she's been waiting for someone all night.
Nobody should look that lonely at Christmas.
Agreed. Time for full comfort mission.
Tiny emergency alert. We've got a frozen baby fluff down there.
2 lonely hearts on the same street, which means we can fix.
With the softest touch, they carry the shivering little life out of the wind and into their circle of warmth.
There you go, little noodle. See? You're safe now.
Next step, find this kitten a forever lap.
They decide that if Christmas won't come on its own, they will bring it quietly inside.
Like soft-hearted shadows,
They step into the quiet home without making a single floorboard squeak.
Here, that's better. Instant cozy upgrade. Ambient comfort level rising.
Near her favorite chair, they plant the softest surprise of all, a tiny heartbeat in a woven nest of blankets.
Temperature increasing.
Now it feels like a Christmas living room. Fireplace plus kitten equals maximum cozy.
They know the best magic doesn't shout. It waits patiently for the perfect moment to be noticed.
They do not sign their names, but they leave a message her heart will recognize.
She wakes to a room she did not leave, suddenly dressed in light and warmth she did not expect. Her first sound is not fear, but a fragile little laugh that has been hiding for a very long time.
Well, hello, little one. Did you come to keep an old lady company tonight?
Look at her smile.
I'm fine, it's just snow in my eyes. Mission companionship successful.
From the outside, the house finally joins the neighborhood chorus of light.
She has company now, but I think she still needs to feel connected to the rest of the street. Translation, bring on the carols! Sometimes, all people need is a tiny nudge to knock on a door they've always walked past.
Soon, music that once skipped this porch now wraps around it like a warm scarf.
For the first time in years, her doorway fills with faces instead of silence.
Her voice, once used only to talk to old photographs, now rises.
From above, no one could ever guess which house used to be the loneliest on the block.
Tell us who you'd like to surprise with kindness, and maybe our next adventure will visit a heart just like theirs.
On this bright December evening, one little shelter is hoping that every lonely paw can find a loving home.
They decorate the doorway not just with lights and ribbon, but with the quiet hope that this Christmas will change many lives.
Inside, tiny noses press against glass and ears perk up at every footstep, wondering if tonight...
Look! A Christmas adoption day! This is totally our kind of mission! Baby animals and holiday cookies? Count me in!
They touch down above a roof that has heard many barks and meows, ready to add just a little bit of starlight to the shelter's hard work.
They've prepared everything they can. Now they just need the right kind of magic to help families see what their hearts are missing.
They stroll through rows of hopeful faces, each pair of eyes telling a different story without saying a single word.
Hey there, buddy! Big nights can be scary, but I promise you're braver than you feel.
Okay, one at a time. There's enough Bobo belly for everyone.
We'll put you where the quiet hearts can see you best.
Soon the quiet space fills with the sound of boots on tile, soft gasps of delight, and the careful questions that... Among the eager feet stands one small pair that will not step forward, even though her eyes say she longs to
see her and that little one over there. That's a perfect match waiting for someone courageous enough to introduce them. I know someone who's just as shy as you. Want to be brave together for a minute? We can sit right here, no rush, no pressure. Just three new friends getting to know each other.
See? You're both a little scared, and that's okay. Sometimes that's how the best friendships start.
In that small, quiet corner, something stronger than fear begins to grow. Connection.
All across the shelter, they become quiet matchmakers, reading hearts as carefully as they read the room.
Paperwork isn't glamorous, but every signature here means a new beginning on the other side of this door.
One by one, the hardest steps become easier when they're taken with a friend in your arms.
The shelter door opens and closes like a heartbeat, sending little bundles of love out in...
So many going home, my heart feels like it's wagging too. Best traffic pattern ever. Adoption success rate, wonderfully high. Not every cage is empty tonight, but no one is forgotten. Some journeys just take a little longer to begin.
As a thank you, new families come back to the doorstep to sing to the ones still waiting.
From above, the shelter shines like a small star.
Tell us what kind of animal friend you'd love to bring home one day, and maybe our next adventure will visit a shelter just like this one.
On Christmas Eve, some heroes wait not by the tree, but by the fire trucks, ready to help whoever needs them. Tonight, the firehouse has opened its doors to share warmth, safety, and a little Christmas fun.
Little ones listen wide-eyed as real-life heroes explain how they keep everyone safe when the world gets too hot or too dark.
When the open house ends, the plan is to drive through the neighborhood delivering toys like a rolling, siren-free Santa sleigh.
Whoa! A firehouse Christmas party! Please let me honk a truck horn just once.
Request headed.
They touch down where the snow is packed, and footprints crisscross like stories written in boots.
Look at them! Tiny hats, big dreams.
I would look amazing in a fire hat.
Statistically accurate.
But while the station is full of joy, the toy box is not as full as they hoped.
Is that the toy truck?
He doesn't want to disappoint the children waiting along the route, but the numbers feel smaller than his heart.
They've got engines and courage, but not enough gifts. So we add the gifts. And maybe one extra layer of sparkle.
Behind the building, another kind of firehouse magic quietly rolls into motion. We've got everything from cuddle buddies to tiny sirens. Perfect gear for a Christmas rescue run. We'll match gifts by age and house. Maximum joy efficiency, zero chaos.
He doesn't know where the extra gifts came from, only that his heart suddenly feels much lighter.
As the last visitors head home, a different kind of mission is just about to begin.
Every stop gets at least one surprise. And maybe two. Approved. Partner upgrade unlocked.
Looks like you've been adopted by the station mascot.
Certified good boy.
Tonight, the truck will answer a different kind of call. The call for wonder. One by one, houses step out of the dark to wave at the rolling river of light.
Special delivery from the North Pole and the firehouse.
This little one has been looking for a best friend.
Thank you. We didn't know if we could afford gifts this year.
Each doorstep becomes its own small miracle, a tiny glowing pause in a busy world.
Sometimes the ones who protect the town discover that the town has been holding love for them all along.
Looks like both sides brought presents.
Truck return.
In the stillness after the route, they sit not as strangers, but as one big, slightly furry team.
Good to know this town has heroes on every corner.
And one very good station dog.
Mission complete.
Tell us who your favorite everyday hero is, and maybe our next adventure will light up their story too.
After a long night of secret missions, Christmas morning arrives quietly, wrapping the whole town in a brand new day.
At the very end of a sleepy street, 3 tired heroes finally come home.
Inside, their sleigh rests like a faithful friend after a night of flying through every kind of Christmas.
I can't feel my paws or my brain. That's how you know it was a good night. Mission log, extremely successful.
Every stop they visited has become a little picture on their wall, proof that love really did land where it was needed.
We didn't just deliver presents, we delivered new stories.
Stories? Good. Crystal status. Tired but happy. Just like us.
For a little while, even heroes have permission to fall asleep in a heap of blankets and crumbs. While they rest, the town they helped wakes up to discover what Christmas has quietly changed.
Every corner they touched now carries a small, steady light that did not exist yesterday.
And this morning, one very special message arrives for them too.
someone wrote to us.
If it's a bill, I'm going back to sleep.
Probability of bill on Christmas, low.
The letter is not made of ordinary paper. It's woven out of memories from every good thing they did.
All the hearts they touched have joined together to send one message back.
You reminded the world that love is the greatest gift of all.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Emotional data confirmed.
From somewhere high above the clouds, a final thank you has been sent, just for them.
Looks like we're official now. Certified Christmas Cuddle Squad.
Title accepted.
But the biggest surprise is not in the sky. It's walking right up to their front door.
The town they loved in secret has come to love them back in the open.
I guess Christmas found its way here too.
Best party ever!
Community status fully connected.
They don't need a giant tree or fancy gifts. Just one bright star and a room full of grateful hearts.
In the stillness, they remember the very first Christmas story, the one that started with a tiny baby.
One bright morning, the whole town fits inside a single garage, proving that when you give love, it always finds its way home again.
We did our part this Christmas,
And the world did the rest.
ready whenever the next call comes.
Tell us which Christmas moment in this movie was your favorite, and maybe our next adventure will start right where your heart did.